7. Psychology signs of people who don't know they are lazy. Most people never admit they're lazy. But what if I told you that some people are 100% lazy without even knowing it? Today, we're breaking down 7 deep psychology signs of people who don't realize they're lazy. And you might recognize yourself or someone you know. And to make this fun, we'll follow the story of Daniel, a guy who swore he wasn't lazy, until life started exposing him, one sign at a time. Let's dive in. Sign 1. They mistake planning for progress. Daniel loved planning. He had notebooks, calendars, vision boards. He even wrote 2025, my year of greatness. But after 3 months, nothing had changed. Psychologists call this the planning fallacy. It's when people feel productive just because they're writing plans, even when they never take action. Daniel kept saying, I'll start my business when the time is right. I'll exercise when I buy good shoes. I'll read more when I'm less stressed. This is called perfection paralysis. People who don't know they're lazy convince themselves they're not ready. But the truth, they just don't want to start. Psychologists say this is a self-defense mechanism, a way of avoiding the discomfort of effort. Story punch. One day, Daniel's uncle told him, if you wait for the perfect moment, you'll wait forever. That line haunted him for days. Sign 3. They overestimate how hard they work. Daniel always said, I'm so busy, but when someone asked what he actually did all day, he couldn't explain. This is called effort illusion. People feel tired, not because they worked hard, but because they were mentally overwhelmed with tiny tasks. Scrolling social media, thinking, overthinking, stressing, but not doing any real work. Daniel realized he wasn't busy. He was just distracted. Sign 4. They have energy for fun, but not for progress. Here's the funny part. Lazy people often say they're too tired to study, start a business, or work on goals. Yet they have full energy for parties, video games, chatting, Netflix, scrolling TikTok for 4 hours. This is called motivational asymmetry. The brain naturally seeks easy pleasure and avoids effort. People who don't know they're lazy think they're tired. But they're actually bored of discipline. Story punch. Daniel once cancelled studying because he felt exhausted. But that same night, he played video games till 2 a.m. He wasn't tired. He just didn't want to try. Sign 5. They give great excuses and believe them. Lazy people don't say, I don't want to do it. They say things like, I work better under pressure. There's no point starting now. I'm waiting for motivation. Their excuses sound smart, even to them. This is called rationalization. The brain protects ego by turning laziness into logic. Story punch. Daniel's friend once asked, why didn't you finish the project? Daniel replied, I was waiting for the perfect idea. But deep down, he knew he just didn't want to struggle. Sign 6. They compare themselves only to people doing worse. To avoid feeling lazy, people compare themselves to someone doing even less. Daniel used to say, at least I'm not like Tony. That guy does nothing. Meanwhile, Daniel wasn't doing much either. Psychologists call this downward comparison. It gives a fake sense of progress. It protects the ego, but kills growth. Story punch. One day, Daniel met someone younger than him making more progress. That comparison woke him up. He realized he was not doing enough. He was just comparing downwards to feel better. They confuse being comfortable with being successful. This is the biggest one. People who don't know they're lazy feel safe with a stable but average job, small routines, low-risk decisions, zero pressure. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Psychologists call this homeostasis psychology. The mind wants to maintain its current level, even if that level is low. Story punch. Daniel realized he wasn't growing. He was just comfortable, and comfort was slowly becoming a trap. Daniel eventually changed his life, not because he was superhuman, but because he finally admitted something powerful. I wasn't unlucky. I was lazy without knowing. Once he accepted that truth, everything changed. And the same can happen for you. Which of these 7 signs did you recognize? Drop your answer in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message.